Hi guys, welcome to Office Blokes React. I'm Office Bloke Dave.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
I'm Office Bloke Daz.
Together we're the Office Blokes, aren't we?
Yes.
Have you heard what happened to Amber Heard?
Have you heard about the bird?
The bird is the word.
Heard about the herd?
No. Last I saw,
That's quite interesting actually, because I don't know what happened to her after the Johnny Depp.
It was a huge thing, wasn't it? It's absolutely everywhere.
It was on everyone's
wasn't
TV, wasn't it?
Yeah, massive story.
I think she either moved to Spain or Italy. I think it may be Spain actually, and was trying to live the quiet life with her kids.
I kind of vaguely remember something like that.
She was still getting like papped, and people doing pictures of her.
But when was the last time you heard from her?
She's not phoned me for ages, to be honest. She used to phone me for booty
She's the sort of
calls.
woman that you'd attract.
Absolutely, yeah. The sort of woman I'm attracted to as well. Got to fight the urge. It's an interesting one. I think.
Is she still alive?
She's still alive. Wasn't she in Aquaman 2 or something? But they just reduced her role in it.
Never seen Aquaman 1.
No, neither have I.
No.
But I don't know. I guess we'll find out, won't we?
Yeah, we will, won't we?
Let's check it out. Have you heard what happened to Amber Heard? Let's do it.
When your life is at risk, not only will you take the blame for things, but when you're in an abusive dynamic, psychologically, emotionally.
And we had tremendous social media that was very, very, very much against Amber.
I'll take being called any day to being called sweet.
You'd prefer that?
Absolutely. It's much more fun.
As against Amber Heard, we, the jury, award punitive damages in the amount of $5 million.
She is heartbroken, and one of the first things that she said when she came back was, "I am so sorry to all these women."
Amber Heard is creating a mess in Hollywood again, and it isn't about Johnny Depp this time. Reportedly, her new movie Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom failed at the box office. But the interesting part is that a lot of drama took place behind the scenes. What did she do now? Who is being accused by her? Get ready as we expose the hidden agenda she had in her mind. Aquaman 2 was released.
She's hot though, isn't she?
Yeah. She's a very good-looking girl, isn't she? Very attractive.
Yeah.
But once you get past that, then you realise there's a nutcase hidden behind that, isn't there?
Oh,
You've
absolutely.
got to delve down into the personality and see what someone's actually like.
Yeah.
So
I think unfortunately for her, she's been publicly outed as what her personality is actually like.
But there'll always someone be there. You see it with people over here.
Yeah.
Like Jordan, for example.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's still people that bite.
of course she will. Yeah.
And I don't get it.
She's such a predator, isn't she?
Yeah.
I kept seeing this thing about this new guy she's dating from some reality TV show, and it's like her and then some young lad, and I'm like, she's gonna eat him.
Didn't the mum come out and put it to bed and sort of like say like, my son's too good for you and too young,
something
back
like
off.
that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
But then you see her and it's like,
I know.
no.
last Christmas, but it was a big box office disaster. It got little attention and only made $27.6 million during its first 3-day weekend. This opening is the second lowest for a DC film, right after the $25 million from Blue Beetle. But why did the fans' favorite superhero fail miserably? Well, it happened because of Amber Heard. After she lost her case with Johnny Depp, fans protested to fire her. Nearly 5 million people signed the petition for the producers of Aquaman to remove Amber as Mera. That's kind of fair, as Depp was fired by Disney when Amber first filed a case of domestic violence against him.
Mr. Depp, if Disney came to you with $300 million and 1 million alpacas, nothing on this earth would get you to go back and work with Disney on a Pirates of the Caribbean film. Correct?
That is true, Mr. Roddenborn.
When the Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom,
which incidentally he's doing now.
Oh, is he?
He must have got the alpacas.
Yeah,
must have been 1,000,001.
There's $1 million, yeah, 1,000,001. And how much money did they say?
300
million.
300 million. They're probably giving him like
500.
500, yeah. But he is back as Captain Jack Sparrow.
Really?
For another
Oh, well,
movie.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Jack's back.
Jack's back.
That'll be big, that will, and if he's coming back into
Yeah.
He's a massive like name, isn't he? He's like, don't know.
It's such an iconic character
Yeah, it is.
as well.
Pirates of the Caribbean, he's such a great like run a film sort of thing.
Yeah.
But you see why if you upset like these Comic-Con type people that go to places.
Say
like
what
that.
you really want to say.
Yeah, you got these. It's like a cult following, isn't it?
Yeah,
What
yeah.
you've got with these comic sort of like characters.
Yeah.
And what if you upset one of them? You upset millions.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like a full cult following you then, and that's what they've done.
It's probably a significantly male-skewed audience
Yeah.
as well. And when it's a woman that's been abusive to a man and then lied about it, everyone will be like, nah,
Yeah, it's like Star Wars. You say something bad about Star Wars, you know, next thing, you got the Vulcans and all that.
Yeah,
oh
my God,
you,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Really end of it.
Right?
Yeah.
I've slagged it off a couple of times.
Oh, really?
Videos and got some stick for it.
Trailer dropped in September, social media users observed Mara appearing for about 2 seconds toward the end. Amber was quite disappointed. She came forward and talked about how Warner Brothers drastically cut her scenes from the movie, and she just had a screen time of 10 minutes. She was quite upset about cutting a specific scene where Mara gives a motivational speech to Aquaman before he goes on a mission with his brother. When the whole situation unfolded, director James Wan jumped into the whole drama and said that fans could never pressure DC to remove a certain character from a film. Every character has its own importance. Amber's character isn't an important part of Aquaman 2 because the sequel focuses on the bromance between Aquaman and his brother Orm. Fans were still hoping that Mara's scenes would be completely removed. Well, the second trailer, released in November, didn't have a single scene of her. Moreover, she was absent from the official film poster. Fans were quite relieved thinking that Warner Brothers listened to them. But the production house had some other plans. When the film was released at the end of December, fans decided to boycott it after they learned that Amber was in the film with 11 lines, grunts, and a laugh. It seems like DC's plan backfired them. They wanted the movie to be publicly marketed due to Amber's issue and didn't spend a single penny on marketing. But guess what? Theaters were almost empty, and the movie was a complete disaster at the box office. Shockingly, viewers walked out during the test screening of the film. It shows how bad it was. It seems like the film wasn't ready for release, as everyone's attention was centered on Amber. The movie suffered from subpar CGI, editing, and a weak storyline. The entire film gives off a vibe as if it were edited on a laptop rather than a genuine set with humans. It lacks authenticity. Audience members who watched the film were puzzled by unnecessary changes in scenes. It felt like James Wan was kidnapped and held against his will while making this film. Warner Brothers needs to understand that the publicity from the whole Amber drama wasn't enough for the film to become successful. Well, this isn't it, as a lot of drama took place behind the scenes. Recently, Amber accused Jason Momoa, James Wan, and Warner Brothers of making fun of her and deliberately cutting her scenes. This is what you get for not listening to your fans. According to Amber, Jason used to come on set drunk and poked her by dressing up as Johnny Depp. Apparently, she was quite stressed as Jason allegedly asked James to remove Amber from the film. According to a source, all these accusations are baseless and fabricated, as Jason was the most professional person on the set. The person on set said that Momoa enjoys having a beer occasionally like anyone else, and the star does not arrive on set intoxicated, as Amber said. It was further clarified that Momoa has consistently dressed in a bohemian style and is not imitating Johnny Depp's wardrobe. Moreover, she accused the production house of trying to remove her completely from the film. Apparently, she begged for her role to remain in the film. During her case trials against Johnny Depp, Amber said, "I was given a script and then given new versions of the script that had taken away scenes that had action in it, that depicted my character and another character without giving any spoiler away, two characters fighting with one another, and they basically took a bunch out of my role. They just removed a bunch out."
I fought really hard to stay in the movie. They didn't want to include me in the film.
After all such accusations, Warner Brothers executive Walter Hamada said that Amber's role was never cut from the film. The film's second sequel isn't about the love between Mara and Aquaman.
Would have been easier just to bin her off, wouldn't it? It would have been less trouble.
She's like, woe is me, innit? You know, the way she's like whining, everyone else's fault. Take a bit of responsibility, man.
It looks like a shit movie as
does.
well, though.
It looks
terrible, doesn't it?
Really bad. Yeah, not good at all.
Was never cut from the film. The film's second sequel isn't about the love between Mara and Aquaman. Moreover, he talked about how hard it was for the director to create chemistry between them in the first film.
The size of the role in the film that she has was determined in the early development of the script, which would have happened in 2018.
After all such drama, it has been revealed that Elon Musk may be why Amber can reprise her role. Yes, you heard it right. A source told Variety that Elon had one of his litigators send a scorched earth letter to the production house, threatening to burn the house down if the actress wasn't brought back for a sequel. Elon and Amber first met in 2016 when Heard married Johnny. They have said they first started dating in 2017, shortly after Amber divorced Johnny. However, Johnny has accused Amber of having an extramarital affair with Elon. We all know that Elon doesn't give a damn about Amber and her tiny role. If it's true, imagine the pressure Amber must have put on Elon to get that role. We don't know why Amber fusses about her minimum screen time in the film. She should be grateful that she was given 10 minutes, as we can see that the production house is facing the consequences of a boycott. Moreover, the accusations made by Amber are not true and completely baseless. She expected the production house to give more hype to her character, as it was the only important movie she ever did in her career. Fans think Warner Brothers are facing karma because they didn't listen to their fans. This is what you get for hiring a liar. What has Amber been doing since losing her case? She was living her best life in 2021, being the brand ambassador of massive brands and getting roles in the biggest movies in Hollywood. But when her lies were exposed to the world in the trial, she lost it all. Due to legal proceedings, her financial situation worsened considerably. By the summer of 2022, it became evident that her financial standing was precarious.
My money is she's lost everything financially. Totally, like, gone, everything. But she still owns Dave's house.
Still living there.
Still living in Dave's house.
You know what? It was well worth it for the evening I spent with her.
What, making a dinner? Cleaning the shoes? I'll do it. You reckon, Mike?
I bit my lip then. There was more
Don't know, it's Dave.
Surprisingly, she filed for bankruptcy, unable to cover the court-mandated penalty in her case against Johnny Depp. In a desperate move, Amber's legal team informed the judge of her inability to repay the obligation. Following the judge's decision, she declared bankruptcy on July 20th and appealed to the Commonwealth of Virginia on July 21st, citing a lack of resources. Struggling, Amber had to sell her property to make ends meet. TMZ later revealed the covert sale of her Yucca Valley, California hideaway for nearly $1.1 million, almost double the amount she paid 3 years prior. In 2019, she attempted to have her insurance companies cover the damages owed to Johnny. Still, this strategy backfired as her former provider, New York Marine and General Insurance Company, took legal action to avoid responsibility for her legal fees and damages in the defamation case. Moreover, Amber has been facing backlash from the public everywhere she went. People used to follow her, and she couldn't walk on the streets without being bullied. Remember that people supported Amber and Johnny equally at the trial's start. But when courtroom trial videos went viral, her lies were pretty obvious. She lost all of her respect and fan following. Right now, Amber has been living with her daughter in Spain. According to her, America didn't let her speak freely, and the court's decision was based purely on popularity. In Spain, she bought a property for $2 million. According to reliable sources, Amber dedicates daily to spending quality time with her daughter. They leisurely stroll around, explore parks, and indulge in family moments. Amber's life, career, social circle, home, and finances have all experienced significant trouble since her loss in the trial. Additionally, insights from neighbors reveal that her once vibrant social interactions are finished, with no noticeable visitors. Living alone with her child in their spacious residence, Amber wants to live a quieter lifestyle until she gets a new film in Hollywood.
¿De cine?
Ay, sí.
¿Sí?
Sí.
¿Vas a estar en el Festival de Cannes?
Sigo adelante, ¿eh?
Sí.
Eso es la vida. Me encanta España, muchísimo.
Sí, ¿te vas a quedar por aquí?
Espero que puedo, sí, sí, me encanta vivir aquí. Chao.
Moreover, it has been reported that Amber has lived there under the fake name Martha Jane Cannery. Well, the name sounds like a nod to 3 DC characters. Reports connect this pseudonym to an actual frontierswoman, the Wild West legend, Calamity Jane. Unfortunately, it's been over a year since she got to work. After the court trial, production houses aren't comfortable making a new film with her. After the whole Aquaman accusations drama, it would be harder for her to sign a new film. Maybe she could try something that's not on camera. It was also rumored that she was dating filmmaker Bianca Butti, who was also spotted with her in Spain in 2022. However, that rumor was not confirmed by either of them. What do you guys think about it? Does Amber deserve all of this? Why isn't she the same consequences that Johnny faced after losing the defamation trial? We would love to hear your thoughts, so feel free to share your comments below. Your insights and opinions mean a lot.
Interesting.
Maybe she's happy doing what she's doing. I think she lives in Mallorca. No,
is it Mallorca?
Now I think about it. I think I read that she was in Mallorca.
Yeah. Okay. It's funny how you get bankrupt and you go and buy somewhere for $2 million though. How's that work out?
Well, because it just means I can't afford to pay his money, but I've got a bit tucked
Yeah,
away.
got other stuff that I need to live on.
Yeah.
She might be happy doing no movies and being in the public spotlight.
She's probably better off doing that for now, and she's just let it all blow over, and then in a year or two. I mean, hopefully she gets her life back on track. She's got a young daughter there, hasn't she? So
her life might be back on track.
Anything, but
she might be happy living in Spain and doing shit.
It's shit. It's shit what she did, and she's been punished for it. She's owed loads of money. She's lost her career. I mean, you can't ask for much more. You don't really want blood, do you?
No, just move on.
It's like, let her get on with her life with a kid.
Yeah, exactly. Especially when there's kids involved, just let them get on with it. Don't you know?
Who's the dad of the kid, though?
No idea.
Because from those
Elon Musk.
images, I mean, he's got enough of them, hasn't he? He's got a few to spare. But that kid only looks like 2-3 years old.
Yeah.
So is that post-trial, or is that born just before?
Well, it was
21.
Last year the trial? Or was it the year before?
It's 20. I think
during
it was
COVID one. I think I remember wearing masks when they were
when
they were at the trial.
Maybe that's
right.
a rich fella, and she's bought the house, and then she's being provided for by someone.
Yeah, you don't have to be in the public spotlight and be an actress and all that kind of stuff. She could be quite living a very happy life.
Yeah,
doing what she's doing in Spain.
Yeah, she could be.
She might work in the bar, like Lineker's bar or something like that. You never know. One of the dancers that stands on the podium.
I think she got a comeuppance, really, for the stuff she did. And
people have done a lot worse.
Precisely, she's not killed anyone.
I mean,
it's
got to come up and definitely. I mean, apart from the money, it's everything. It's out there in the open, wasn't it? So the news outlets across the world, So
listen, I don't think Johnny Depp's 100% innocent in all this neither. I think he's a bit of an Ed case as well. I think they both pair together, playing off each other.
Yeah, a bit of a.
And it's just that he was a little bit more, for what I've seen of the trial and everything, he was just a little bit more slick when it come down to it at the end of the day.
I don't think he ever tried to play the victim, whereas she did,
correct.
and tried to ruin his career, and that's why she lost. But they're probably on a very similar level to each other.
He never said he was an angel, did he? He never came across that and never wanted to either. But
you see that. That's what I was saying before about taking responsibility. She was blaming everyone for everything. Yeah, it wasn't mine. Nothing was her fault. Everything was everyone else's fault.
Seems to have convinced herself that as well. Which is not great, but.
Well, actually, as well, I wonder what she got paid for that Aquaman movie, because she may have declared bankruptcy and then got paid for the movie afterwards, after a settlement was done for the bankruptcy.
Maybe.
Bloody Trump's gone bankrupt a few times, and
they all do.
Kanye West went bankrupt, didn't he, last year or year before? Now, it's a bit different.
It's bizarre how it happens.
A bit different. They're going bankrupt, and you don't lose everything.
No, 50 Cent went bankrupt, didn't he?
Yeah, there's loads of them that've done it.
And then he was on Instagram with wads of cash the next day.
It's a bit weird, but
well,
it's, good luck to her is what I say. She didn't like to say. I've seen people do a lot worse.
Yeah, true.
And she get life back on track and crack on.
Just sort her head out, stop treating people like that, and move on with her daughter. And then that's it.
Absolutely. Yeah, just move on.
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.